Hi, because I was in the other side of the window, so you can see my this side is more brighter than the other side. Uh, it's afternoon, one something. So before I make the video of the ginger, because I want to gather more information before I video it, I don't want to send off like a wrong message or wrong information, especially consider like health products. Okay, so you can see my hair colors is different. Um, yeah. Anyhow, just clip it up for just clip up for a while. Yesterday, went out to skincare shopping with my daughter. Actually, she wanted to buy something. Some she don't like the product that I use. So, you know, kids they like to have their own. And what I got is some sample for myself. Okay. And actually, recently I've been trying to finish this bottle. This have SPF 25 PA plus only, and because like most of the time I just use this one, and I use the CC cream, BB cream, CC cream. This UV protector foundations. This has SPF 50 PA plus plus plus. Okay. I mainly use these combinations. And now, I have my mirror. So, because you can see it's until here. And I bought the new, this is the CC powder foundations. I only purchased the product itself. That's mean the powder. I didn't purchase the case since I don't need the case, so I don't bother. Okay. And this is the color 01 and 03. And she gave me this sample. This is the Protect Day Cream SPF 30 PA++. Wash my face, nothing on. Sometimes I put some, if I feel my skin is very dry, I will put some toner or something like this first before I put this. Put any day cream. Today not too bad, so I want to try how moisture. If I put a layer of things, I can't really tell the moisture, is it from this or from that. And also some product is not really friendly to be like layering, you know. It's thick comparing with the blue. You can see it's a really like a cream texture. And that one is very liquidy. Eating too much spicy thing and need to have some more yogurt. The day I watched the some Japanese TV program about health. I learned a lot from that program. Too bad they don't have English subtitle in it. They only have Cantonese translate, like voiceover, and I know they have also Mandarin. But not in English. About like constipations, all you have to do is yogurt, and you slide some onion, thin sliced onion, and then you mix it into your yogurt and put bits of salt to taste. Actually, it tastes okay. I found like this kind of combination you will use in like maybe Turkish or Greek. You have salad, you have onion, yogurt, salt, right? But the portion you eat is not that much, and you have to eat about a bowl, about small bowl. Every meal you have some. Then to clear up your constipations. The day I have like I think I have like beef, like just barbecue some beef or pan fried beef that I have marinate, and then I make some kebab or naan bread or something. Then we put that with the beef, and then some vegetables and wrapper. Christy friends come over to stay a night, so she love it. She eat a lot. Okay, I think it should be enough. So one pack enough for 2 days for me. Unless if I fill up here, but I sweat. Okay. Then I want to use this right away. Even though some people will use what you call primer. Should I? Maybe. But let's see without primer. Okay. I know not much people use primer. And this is one of the primer I like to use, the Joe Stewart, because it's very light and have SPF 30, PA++. Yeah. So different brand have different primers, just up to you. Suppose the primer can minimize your pores. Okay, this is the old one. Oh, it doesn't come with the sponge. Anyhow, I asked them that like I have space like left, so I want to use this space for the things. So this is the old one, so I just put it in. And you can just remove these stickers, but I just leave it. This is 03. This is the darkest color they have. Yeah, 03 darkest. This is SPF 14 PA+. Okay. So do I think that's enough sunblock? 30. I think today is fine. It's not sunny, and the UV is not so strong today. You can see this two color. Let me see if this help. Does it help? I'm just using the lighting from the computers behind the behind the camera. Not much, right? Yep. 3, 1. So let's try it. If you buy the case itself, it's come with a sponge, but I didn't buy the case, so it doesn't. I don't have the sponge. It's a two-sided sponge. One is more like regular sponge, and the other side has light, thin, hairy. But actually, I prefer using and she said like, you can see the coverage is not so noticeable, right? Maybe this one, when I use my hand to touch it, I feel like it's like cream to powder. It's very smooth. This is the color that she recommended for me, 01. Hey, yeah. Don't remember where I put that sponge. I just used another. This is the sample pack from the mineral powder from KOSE Deco. Yeah. See, it's scrub enough like the hairy part. We'll have enough. So sponge is not as good. Oh, in the meantime, the lucky draw thing that like I have sent out last month 19th, and one of the winner already received the small puzzle, got 3 items in it. Then she had messaged me, said like she have received it. The stone in it, the 变色 头 yeah. Or 变色 in Cantonese. I tried to search it up, the English name in the internet. They just call it the stone. So I found this a little bit white compared to my neck. So I'm using the 3 now. Yeah, the 3 is more like my color. This matches my neck. And I see the pose is very enhanced. That means that I have to use makeup base before I use these products. Okay. So if because when I see this advertising, it say like, oh, it's like just cover your pores and things like that. Maybe for oily skin people, maybe, but my skin is dry. Not too dry, maybe around half an hour when my skin naturally produce some oil, it will look better, you know. Looks okay on the camera, I think, because like, but from my mirror, I think it's a little bit too powdery, and the coverage is not so much. I can still see my redness on my face. I use very simple makeup recently. Just this is the some color on the cheeks. The old RMK. This is my RMK palette. This is one of my favorite brush, the Chanel small eyebrow brush, and black eyeliner. I found because of the hair colors, I did try to use a little bit lighter color of eyebrow color, but actually to match my root, I use dark brown or dark brown is look more open up my eyes. It's not so tired. This one, black eyeliner. This is the 3. I find it's better that I say, like, mention what products I use, so I don't forget. Like, some people watch my video after maybe a year later, and they ask me, oh, what kind of product is that? And then when I watch the video, I couldn't recall what is it. And I have changed my daily diet. I add barley rice on my rice. Like 2 nights ago, I watched the BBC. They have a TV program, and they run the test that like how well these health products like quinoa, barley rice, and also the ginkgo berry, we call it geichi. And they said actually those things is not really that boosts up your health benefit. I don't really agree with that program. Even they give the tests. They ask the university in UK, different university, to run their product tests. But the thing is, they only have 8 people, okay? And I want to mention once is like the health benefit of barley rice. In Japan, there is a hospitals. In the hospital, the daily meal is barley rice daily. Is you don't eat it once or twice and then your body will show up the benefit out of it, okay? This is food, not medicine, okay? And after watching that, I start eating barley rice. So I'm not sure like how fast, like how long I have to wait until I see the benefit. As you know, I have like high cholesterol. I think it's from genetics. I start to have this problem like when I was 40, something like that. So a little bit early, even my doctor said. I'm not eating heavily, as you can see from my Facebook or Instagram, right? I show like most of my meals that I have cooked. When I go out to eat, I have maybe Vietnamese food, so it's not really heavy, or sushi. Yeah, mainly is home cooking. So I have like barley rice with brown grain rice with regular rice, because like if you only have brown rice with barley rice, your rice will be a little bit not easy to accept. Like beginning I put about like maybe 10% of like brown or barley rice in it, because my partner, he don't really like hot rice, but I like. My kids is fine with it, okay. Even Edson, he love it, and he likes the rice a little bit raw. I mean, raw is not raw, is like more farmer type of things. After he visit Tibet, he said Tibet got not good things to eat. Only the rice is very down to earth kind of taste. It's good, but the rest is not much. He don't like the yak. So from 10% I start, because if you put less than 10% is meaningless, okay? So 10%, and then I add up to now almost half regular rice, like 50-50 of brown rice or mixed grain, plus about like at least 25% to 30% of barley rice. And now my partner, he already used to it, like multi-grain rice. One day I was in a hurry, because the brown grain rice and things like that, you need to soak it at least half an hour, depends on the quality of the whole grain rice that you have purchased. Some even you have to soak for an hour before you cook as like regular rice. So when I was in a hurry, like when I get home already 7, most of the time we have dinner around 7:30, and then he was so, oh, but today no whole grain rice. I said, oh, you get used to it already. So, yeah. It's odd that he don't have that rice for dinner. And then I just use this brown. If I don't put this later on, more or less the eyeliner will transfer to my lower eyelid. So may as well just put some colors underneath first. And then I use this darker brown. To have some like, okay. And also the benefit of like why I so consider using the try to start eating the barley rice is, since we have rice at least 3-4 meals a week, so may as well try to have like as I can't take cholesterol control pills. I don't remember the name of it already, the pills. I got diarrhea very badly. And then I talked to the doctor. She gave me another type. I also have problem with it. So that is, I can't take those medicines. So I have to find the natural ways to control it. And why it's so interested me to like try is, in the hospital the doctor also eat a lot of barley rice, and they never test their cholesterol themselves. So when they run the test, even though they're a heavy drinker after working hours, all of them don't have cholesterol problems. and the patients in the hospitals, when they have cholesterol problem, after they are so serious that they have to, you know, check into the hospital. And after, I think a while, a couple weeks or months, they have their health, they have lowered their cholesterol already. Sometimes they, you know, to control your cholesterol, if not to lower your bad cholesterol, uh, like LDL, you have to increase your HDL. So this is what I'm trying to do, like to increase my HDL. And as my blood pressure, I'm trying to sleep at least 7 to 8 hours. I also watch a program that's like, if you don't have enough sleep or you sleep too late, so you have to have at least 7 to 8 hours sleep a day, then your heart pressure will run down. So I have high blood pressure, and this couple of days I don't know why I'm not sleeping well, and my daily sleeping time is 5 to 6 hours. I have to change this. So I found like sometimes in the morning after I drove Christy to school, and then I come back to sleep, right? So when I got off the car, I found my legs, heavy legs, both and my heavy headed, and I found like just not right, and I can feel my blood pressure, like the head is like that. So I found like if I don't have enough sleep and I need to pop up to get something done and then go back to sleep, it doesn't help. I have to sleep at night instead of morning. I think is also like from Chinese medicines. It's not good for your liver and your kidney. So when your kidney is not so good, is like you will have like swollen problems. Like I can feel my foot and things like a little bit like heavy and swollen, like glowy feeling, because my foot don't have like not much fat on it, so it's very skinny. Even I feel the glowy, or Christy always mentioned glowy feelings. So yeah, I'm trying to, especially the weather now is like getting more humid. I can feel it, like my neck tight already start to stiff. This is the Lola Mercier brown color. Okay, so I just mix these two, the darker and the lighter color, and see. And most of the time I put my brown first before I put my eyeliner. Now I found like I like to do it the other way around, and you can see the different. I use the light one to trace the hints first, so I don't overdo my brown. If I starting from the darker color, it will be too heavy sometimes, so I then touch up with the dark color. And actually barley rice in Hong Kong is quite pricey. It's about like $60 Hong Kong for 1 kilogram. Okay, and 1 kilogram is not very lasting for the family, especially if I add up to about like more than 50% is whole grain with barley, and then maybe 50% of regular rice. So, and for a family of 3 persons, I cook maybe around 2.5 cup of rice. So 1 cup of regular rice and 1.5 cup of whole grain mixed with barley rice. And I found like it's also help with some like constipation. Like when I can't go like regularly, I will have this also, the pimples around this area. That's when your digestion is not well. I stopped having barley rice for a week, and I found like I can't go regularly. Even though I have my coffee, still not really help. So last night I have my barley rice again, and today is very nice. So this is my this month's favorite looks. Like, I don't put mascara because if like now I already see that I have makeup. If I put mascara, it's not like it's too and I'm lazy to wash up. Sometimes I use some if I go out at night, but in the daytime I think it's okay. And also I wear hat. And to wear hat, don't put all your hair behind your ears. This is foldable. You can see I fold it in and pack it in my bags. Never fold it this way. I found just flattening it up. Now it's very hard to cancel the line. Maybe I need to wash it to clear it. Because of the heavy sun around this area, and also to the protect my hair from dripping water, I'm gonna pull my head up like this, so I don't need to wear glasses. Sometimes the glasses will slip and so tired. Yeah, and most of the time I wear the other hats. Like, I show you. Let me off the camera first. Okay. Of course, if I drive, I can't wear a hat. This is the Panama hat. This is handmade in Ecuador. Okay. This one I've purchased quite some time. And this is how I wear it. And with this one, I will put my one side of my hair over. Like this. I found, like, especially if I wait for buses, sunglasses doesn't help. It's too sunny. I have to wear hats to, in order to open my eyes. And also, it's not easy for me to find a glasses that really fit me well. And I don't need to keep on pushing because my bridge is not really tall. So hat is more convenience for me. Yeah, but since today I'm wearing all gray pants, gray tops, so this will be better. Actually, I prefer this material during the summer than cotton. Yeah, even though this hat already have a net inside. Let me show you. And this has a treatment of I remember have a UV protections kind of things. Yeah, you can see I have a small hat. This is size medium. Even my hat is bigger than before already. Before my hat is bigger than 20 years ago. 20 years ago I was, wow, I have to wear, if not woman's hat, I have to wear children's hat, like the big, yeah. I bought a Polo Ralph Lauren. I have to purchase the children's size. I can't, my hat is too small, and now like medium is still a little bit loose, but is just hanging there. Yeah, that's it. Let me know like the other two winners. Do you receive your puzzle, or not really puzzle, like the envelope that I have shown? Yeah, let me know. Bye bye.